I used to work at a Dominos, delivering pizza for $2 tips, dirty looks, and the occasional thank you. But I didn't work there for the money. I worked there because it was entertaining. See, there are two types of people that work in pizza delivery. There are the old guys, and then there are the young guys. The young guys are all the same, saving up money for college or booze or weed or food or whatever, and they were all usually sane, to say the least. But then there were the old guys, and they were a little bit crazy. There was Rob, who took the pitchfork thing we used to pop pizza bubbles in the oven and almost drove to a house to stab a customer because he thought he was Darth Vader. The manager got to him in that. And there was Russ, who thought that when people ordered pizza, they sent out psychic waves to all the others in the area, making them order pizzas as well. But they were just background noise. Who really interested me was Gary Maney. Now, Gary was old. I'm talking real old, like diaper old. And he had done everything. Traveled around the world, been in the army, raised a family, climbed mountains, sailed seas. Hell, the guy was a modern-day Renaissance man. If you name something, Gary had probably done it. But more importantly, he was a poet. He would just recite poetry from his head. Pound, Stevens, Dickinson, Williams, Cummings, Eliot. I once heard him recite the entirety of the love song of J. Alfred Prufrock without skipping a beat. But the best was when he just made stuff up on the spot. He would freestyle these lines like, accept your place, take a stand, accept the apple, the law of the land, because if you've got the whole wide world in your hands, then you're just Atlas using different muscular demands. Or he'd say something like, I've taken more roads than a cab has drives, I've taken more lives than a Mormon has wives, I've breathed more breaths than a century-old smokestack, spoken more words than a hyperactive tape trader, got more scars than a bad sword fighter, got more stories than a New York Times writer. But what we are and what we have done are two and the same. What will come and what has begun is one in the name. What I have found and what I will find, or what I will be, what I could and what I can is what you will see. This is all besides the point. The point that I'm trying to reach in this story is that the day before Gary died, he said to me 3 words. We don't exist. But here he was, right in front of me, as clear as day, getting ready to head to West Front Street or Montgomery Terrace or whatever. So I just remembered the rule that all old pizza drivers were crazy. And this looked like a baby. But then the next morning, he was gone. Just like that. Car accident. Heading to the Marriott. On whatever road. And I didn't really get it. What he said. Until I was sitting at my computer late one night. Just thinking. And I thought of him. And I tried to figure it out, so I wrote something. And now I'm here telling you this. Because I bet that if you look up at me and just imagine for a split second, we'd all see him. One last time. Before he's forgotten. Forever. Imagine.